Hello guys and welcome to Tier 3 in the land down under in Australia. We've obviously already seen two brilliant races here this week, and Tier 3 are going to bring another cracker. I don't like how dry it is. I wanted wet weather, but you know, you don't always get what you want. But I think Australia is a place that's going to bring so much excitement. You've got 4 DRS zones. There's plenty of chances to overtake and great chance for wheel-to-wheel racing. Tonight I've got a man who's from Australia, New Zealand, Spain, Germany, Portugal and even Antigua itself. It's Ant. How are you? You tried an Australian accent for a sec, didn't you? It sounded like it. It sounded like you went good day and then backed out of it. Well, it's good.
Anyway, looking forward to this one.
It's
always mad in Australia, especially with the DRS zones. Looking forward to it.
It's good to have you as a partner in crime for the first time. This is going to be a little new mix-up for us, but it's going to be very, very exciting. Yeah, but let's just quickly go through. We've got a couple of new drivers debuting tonight. We've got Jazz Hodge, yeah, he's in the Red Bull. We've got Ziademar, I want to call him. I don't want to butcher his name, but that's what I'm going with. He's also in tonight in the AlphaTauri, so share some love for those guys. They are all racing for the very first time. Ziademar's only been here for I think 1 week, so well, 1 day, sorry. So it's good to see these drivers. I know you've got a couple lined up ready to join us in Tier 4 as well today, so yeah, it's going to be exciting. So do you feel good to take us for a lap with the baby Hornet, or would you rather not? And I'll do it. I'll do it if you want. Alright, now building up to that, we've got Baby Hornet. He's coming down the pit straight. Now, heading down to turn 1, you're going to pick your braking zone roughly around about 75 metres. You've got to swing it in, try not to take too much curb on the inside. You don't want to take too much on the outside either, but he's absolutely perfect. Now, early on the tracks as you can, on the run down to turn 3, you pick your braking board. It's usually about 100 metres. You've got to swing it in, hit that apex. It's so vital, but he's run a bit deep. That's not going to help him now. Turn 4 is just a throttle battle the whole way around. Now, turn 5 should be flat out in qualifying for just about everyone. Now the restructured turn 6, that is going to be, you just throw it in and pray pretty much for that one. He has got a bit of traffic, but now you've just got the long DRS straight. It feels like it never ends, and then you've got the tight and twisty turn 7 and turn 8, which are very, very exciting, but if they go wrong will send you flying into the barrier. But he has absolutely nailed them. Brilliant from Mr. Baby Hornet. Now, on the rundown to turn 9, I think it is, on the brakes, you don't want to hit too much curb, don't want to take too much exit curb, but he's actually got that pretty spot on. This is looking very good from Mr. Hornet himself. Now, into the final corner, you brake around 50 meters, you've got to try and just battle, feather that throttle all the way round. Final corner, you've just got to keep it about half throttle all the way. He's got it absolutely spot on. What's his bank lap gonna be? A 19.9, good lap. That is a very good lap. Yeah, 22.2, so I think he's backed out a little bit there, but it sounds very French, doesn't it? You don't. He is English, but I'm gonna have to question him. Why is your name French?
Why has he done a reverse and?
Well, I still don't know where you're from.
It's not a mystery, isn't it?
And for some reason they can't hear you.
Oh shit!
And for some reason they can't hear you. Yeah, they can't hear you, but I'll keep going. Jam is just starting out.
Sorry everyone, sorry about that.
Oh yeah, I can. I can hear you. Don't you worry about that now on stream. I've just had to turn the stream off because I don't like hearing my own voice. But who else is on our lap? So Rob Smith Currently P4. Ghost Rider's done a good little lap there as well. Good banker. And Donny as well, like you said. A very good banker from him as well. Error voice on the mediums. That is just absolute filth. Who let this guy in?
That's very encouraging for him, but yeah.
Oh, was that Baby Hornet? Oh no. I thought Baby Hornet was backwards. Then I realised, no, he's just being reversed into the pit box. Absolutely brilliant there from you, Connor. Well done.
Finishing his lap, but it's not particularly quick.
Yeah, Sambao has done a very, very good lap there.
Sam's retired. He must have missed his braking point or something, because it's towards the end of that last DRS zone.
Yep, he really has. But Sambao has had to back out, that is for sure. Panizza is going...
What a lap. By whatever his name is, SD.
Oh yeah, SDSPM. Wow, 19.1 from him. That is incredible. Now let's have a look. Avinash. He's on an outlet. What about Danny? He's coming across the line now. Let's see what Danny... Oh no, he's invalidated. What about Arcana? He's a man that's just starting a lap, so... Well, not starting a lap, he's halfway through. Purple middle sector apparently as well.
Yeah, I think his first sector was particularly...
Yeah. He had a bit of a moment, didn't he?
That lap hasn't been validated, but it looks like he's back out of it anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't too great, that part of the section. Jam also, did you say what happened to Jam, or...?
Well, I think he missed his braking point at the end of the last DRS zone, and, you know, it's that 90 degree to the right.
Yes, the restructured one.
He was right at... Yeah, it's been restructured. He got to the end of that zone, and that's where he DNF'd, so I guess he missed it, but I don't know if there was an incident with someone or anything, but it's a weird place to DNF, I think. Alone. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward. You know you have to brake at around 60 meter mark, and...
I mean, on this game I've noticed that the braking zone is very different. It's good to see that lap from Jazzboy as well. P10,
absolutely,
so...
it's
good little
completely different. You've got to be cautious. You've got to control it, but I still think that there's enough space for the car to slow down before.
Yeah, I believe this is his first time driving without line as well. Let's go have a look at Avana. Oh, he's just had a big twitch as I've cut to him. Yeah, this is his first time driving without line as well, so it's good to see him all the way up there in P10 at the moment. So
that could explain it.
Yeah. Oh, Avanash is having real connection difficulties. He is glitching everywhere. But let's see where his lap's going to put him.
Pray for Avinash.
I'm praying for Avinash, don't worry. He got kicked out of the pre-lobby as well, didn't he? But let's see what he's going to do. He's going to come across the line. And he's in P9. Good lap from Mr. Hanneman. That is a very, very solid lap, it has to be said.
Right, chat. 10 minutes left into the session. Time to ask you who you think is going to get pole. Does SDSPN have enough of a gap?
Who I think is going to get pole?
Well, I was asking the chat, but you may as well answer.
I thought you were saying to me. I was like, I know for a fact, I've done a bit of oh, what a lap from the debutant. An 18.9. What was you saying about SDSPN, by the way?
Sorry?
What was you saying about SDSPN having a pole?
Asking if his cushion was big enough, but yeah, looks like yeah, it can be beaten. No, that's once we get into the 18s, it's getting pretty good. It's coming to tier 2 pace, I think.
Yeah, Mr. Hornet is he's just improved to P3 as well, so that's a good lap from him. I know Simon, I've done a bit of practice with him. I know he can hit 18s, so let's see if he manages to get the bottle that I lent him for a little while. Well, I mean, get rid of the bottle. What's wrong?
Do you remember that video I posted in the Meet the Drivers section on the Discord? I faked a French accent, and
oh yes, no, you didn't fake a French accent. I actually thought you was French that day, and it threw me off forever.
Yeah, well, you fell for it, that's for sure.
It threw me off forever. Honestly, it made me change everything. Like, I was for the rest of the night, I was questioning my life. I was like, what is going on? I have no clue about anything ever.
Well, I think Error Voice is going through the same thing as you, because he's only just realised that this is my real accent, or whatever this is.
Yeah.
Scottish Ninja's improving a lot. By the end of Sector 2, he improved by about a second, so...
Yeah, he is. He's just coming across the line, so let's see. 20-0 into P9, good lap.
No, that's an invalidated lap. And Jaxter's invalidated as well, and he's on his mediums, of course.
Yeah. He definitely has.
So...
Ghost Rider was meant to be on a quali ban tonight, and has qualified.
Yep, agreed with you, Mark. Very, very strong that by Ziad.
It is, that's going to be incredible. That would have put him around about top 5 in tier 2. That's
wow.
Very,
That's
very incredible. So, I mean, I know he is going to be an official reserve, I believe, for tier 2 as well. So it'll be good to see how he manages to crack on. DRS Nil and Ghost Rider separated by 3,000. But Ghost Rider, you shouldn't have set a lap, you naughty boy. But
Voice in 5th is going for another lap. So
yeah. Oh,
we'll
Rob
have
Smith.
to flick back to him in about a minute.
Oh, DRS Nil into P2. 18-9 as
this
well.
This is getting close. This is getting close.
This is what I would like to call getting juicy.
I think this is not getting close, because if my timing screens is...
What?
Oh my goodness.
On earth have I just seen?
Check out SDSPM, because if my timing screen is correct, he's on for a mega...
Yeah, look at Ziad Amar.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
18th, that's pole in tier 2. Whoa! SDSPM
might be going even quicker.
What?
That's what I was telling you. This is mad. Right.
Oh my goodness.
Might have to go to tier 1 sometime soon. I don't know.
I mean, he was a former tier 1 driver, but then stopped playing for about a year. So he's obviously adjusted himself back in pretty quickly.
SDSPM?
Yeah.
He was on the server.
Yeah, but it was
okay.
about 6 to 8 months ago, maybe. But yeah.
Okay, well, welcome back. What a way to.
Well, he was back last week. He raced in Jeddah, but
oh.
Yeah.
Danny's on an invalidated lap.
He is. I'm watching B17 though. He's on a pretty good lap. Oh, he's missed his braking point a bit into the penultimate corner, and that's going to be him bailing. Sadly. Let's have a look who else is on a lap.
We've got Jazzboy in 14th coming up.
Let's go have a look at Jazzboy actually on his debut as well. Let's see how he gets on.
Oh.
It's going to be an improvement, I think. 21-2 up to 30. Good lap.
Yep. Good improvement, yeah. 4/10 of his previous lap.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, there will be as well no formation lap tonight because of the glitches we saw on Monday. So just everyone be prepared for that. There will be no formation lap. So, yes.
Is it me or the cars look much dirtier than in last game?
Oh no, my car always looked dirty on the last game, partly because I spent all the time on the grass and the mud, and the gravel. That's why my car always was dirty. But yeah. But have you noticed every single driver, apart from Jazzboy at the minute, and Ninja, Rob Smith and Donny, who have just come out, everyone else is waiting to the very, very last minute here.
Yeah.
They want the greenest possible track they can go with. Let's have a look at Ninja's lap. Let's go.
Green, I'm not sure. They don't want to have a green track.
No, sorry, they want the grippiest track. See, I'm glad you're with me. You corrected me. But let's see what Scottish Ninja can do. He's currently in P9. Can he challenge those times of SDSPM and Zia Demar and Neil and Baby Hornet? Everyone above him. Can he compete with them all? That is the question. He's invalidated. Connor has cursed him. But B17's back out. Let's go have a look. Yeah, who's starting that? Rob Smith currently isn't. Oh, I want to see a
Dudon
lap
is
from
gonna
Ziad
start
as
the lap.
well. Dudon, right? Let's go and
Yeah,
have a
that
look at
could be
Dudon.
interesting.
But let's see how he gets on with this. So, predictions for pole, guys. Now's the perfect time. We literally have like 2 minutes of the session.
Oh, Ghost Rider's talking about getting a quali ban.
Yeah, he is on a quali ban, yes. And he's qualified.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get the point, yeah.
Yeah. He's meant to be on a quali ban and has qualified. And now, yeah. But it's a bit late now to do kind of anything about it, but I guess it will be an extra quali ban, yes. We'll have to wait and see. It'll be discussed internally after. But
Yeah.
J. Dudon is currently 1,000th up on his lap after the middle sector. So
Yeah,
he needs to find a bit in the last sector if he's going to improve. But let's see. His car looks very planted. I've noticed that he seems to be able to get the power down earlier than anyone. So maybe his setup is in a very, very good position here. But let's have a little look. He's going around the penultimate corner. How good is he going to be through the final corner? Looks solid. Let's see. He's coming to the line. Is this going to be in the fight for pole? 19.4. He's up. Is that? Did he go up any or not? He did go up a few, didn't he? I thought.
Yeah, he improved a bit, but he didn't get any further positions out of it.
Ah, that's a shame. Let's go.
700th.
I want to see this lap from Ziad Amar. That's who I want to see. I think he's 1.8 down in the first sector.
Rob Smith has got into 4th.
Rob Smith has got into 4th. Good lap from Rob Smith. Let's see Baby Hornet. He is the man, the myth, the legend. Let's see what his first sector is going to be like. So he's currently about a 10th out. I think he may be doing a double warm-up. That's what I think might be happening here. But let's see what DRS Neil can do. He's just about to start his lap, actually. I've just realised. Avanash, P10. Let's go and have a watch of this man. Oh no, he's just started. Anyone further around that we can watch? SDS, he's invalidated. Oh, Neil's in the wall! Oh, it's a massive shame for DRS Neil. Let's go and see Danny.
Ooh, he's got into the wall again.
Yeah, Neil's had a disaster
Danny
there.
Down in 13th. He improved by 7/10.
Yeah. Well, no, I think that was just a glitch. Now he's coming through. He's down by 7/10 in the first sector, so that's a massive shame for him. What about the Gecko Matthew? I think he said he's 5/10 up in the first sector. Let's see, what's he doing? Middle sector, he's still about half a second up. So let's see. Oh, he's got a bit wide. Massive shame. He's just lost all of his time. Let's go and see Baby Hornet quickly. He's just started his fast lap now, so let's see what he can do. End of the first set, he's 2/10 down. I think that's going to be it from him, sadly. But Ziad Amar, he's invalidated as well. B17's popped it into P9. Good luck from B17. Anybody else? Jazzboy, what's he doing? Middle sector, he's 5/10 down, sadly. What about Sambal? He's got no wings, so he's not going to be improving. Let's go back to Simon.
2/10 down in the middle sector.
Yeah, I think
he's going to struggle to improve because of his ERS. He's got nothing left.
Yeah, I think he had a big moment in I think it was turn 5. I caught him and he had a big twitch, so I think that was slightly the issue for Mr. Simon.
Yeah, that's it.
But I think that's pretty much. Sambo and Jazzboy were both majorly down on their times, so I think that's going to be it for qualifying. But those times, wow,
pretty impressive. I would say the top 2 is very impressive.
I mean, let's put it this way: that would have been more than competitive in, I think, tier 1 and 2 this week. So
yeah, and it's definitely better than my tier 1 time. I didn't have one.
Yeah, definitely.
Let me have a quick look.
Has YouTube chat refreshed itself? Because I can only see 4 messages now.
Yes, it has. You've got messages from Mr. Frank Martin.
And Simba said evening, boys.
And Simba's, yep. So that's the last
Evening
message I got.
Simba. Yeah, because there was a lot more before, and now I can't see any of them. But that's all good. But let's take you through the starting grid for Tier 3. On par will be SDSPM, second will be Ziad Amar on his debut, what a lap from him. DRS Nil will start P3, Rob Smith in P4, Baby Hornet in P5, Jadu Don will start P6, Error Voice will start P7, Ghost Rider will be P8, B17 P9, Scottish Ninja in P10, Avanash P11, Jackster in P12, Geke P13, Danny in P14, Jazzboy in 15, Sambao in P16, Arcana in P17, Jam in P18, Mutts, Nuts and Panitza both had a quality ban, but they will start 19th and 20th. Who is your pick for victory, Ad?
Oh, God. Well, I mean, the three up top are in a league of their own for race pace, so... and there are big gaps in between, so I've got to see who's going to be able to string all these laps together. There are 29 of them. It's going to depend on safety cars, on their setup as well. I mean, if SDV SPM gets his gap at the start of the race, he might be untouchable.
Yeah, I agree with you. Totally. Don't forget, there is no formation lap, so we are, as soon as these lights come on, we're going straight into the race. I don't have a formation lap to talk to everyone, so it's just going to be straight in. Yeah, Simba says those top two times are crazy. Yeah, they really, really are. But we're waiting for players. Are we ever going to get to see the grid? That's the question I'm asking at the moment. Because at the minute I'm just looking at pit walls.
That's nice as well. I mean,
Come on,
it's like
show me the grid. Please. I want to get going. Yay, the grid. 1 red light, 2 red lights, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and... oh, we're underway just about. So let's see what's going on. For some reason I'm on with P20 and I have no idea why. But let's see the leader. Ziad's made a good start. Who's that that's just taken the lead? Something's happened to glitch with SDS.
No, he's fine. He's in the lead.
Yeah, but on my screen it says he's P20. For some reason. Even though he's actually in the lead.
Yeah, I think that's only your screen because he's definitely P1 on my screen.
Well, that's very, very strange.
Oh, yeah, we might see Ziad's penalty and...
yeah, potentially in the stewards, yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of those dodgy...
section is a bit worrying.
What's impressive is, everyone seems to have made it through fairly okay, other than Jackster. But I tell you something, SPF Panitza up 6, Jam up 7. What great starts they've made.
Have you seen that straight line speed difference between Ziad and... I wouldn't be surprised if Ziad gets ahead now.
It wouldn't surprise me at all. Let's get rid of the telemetry. We don't want everyone knowing what is going on this early. But
that's the thing though with this game, because the slipstream and DRS are so powerful. If Ziad has got a lower downforce setup, I mean,
B17's round!
Oh, yes, Martin! What's happened?
There was contact between him and Error. They were 3 wide in the final corner. Oh, that was incredibly close between the 3 of them.
What's happened to Ziad? But he must have had a mistake into the first corner.
He's fallen back a bit, hasn't he?
Right down.
But Simon's just got past Jadu Don for P4, so that was a brilliant manoeuvre from him. So Simon's on a charge. There is a lot happening all over the field, but that's never, ever, ever a bad thing. Yellow in Sector 1, I think that may be B17 in turn 1, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully he's all good and got going again. Donny, though, side by side again with Baby Hornet. And Donny's got through. Simon was sensible enough. He knew not to fight it into that corner. Now, we've got a fairly... Ghost Rider started on the hard tyres here as well. So he's gone for a brave strategy.
There's some very close there was some very close battling going on with Avinash. Oh, and Avinash is losing positions now, but he's still glitching all over the track.
Yeah, he really is. But look at how impressive the start is from Panizza. Started P20, he's now up to P10.
10 positions, that's amazing.
It's insane. Mutsnuts didn't have quite the same luck. He's also had a penalty for something as Mutsnuts, so that's not ideal for him. But Jam and Jazzboy both very, very close entering turn one. Jazzboy runs a little bit wide, but he should be able to keep on the back. Let's have a look at Baby Hornet against Donny again, because this is a very close battle, but now they've also got Error Voice joining in.
It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Well,
oh, Jazzboy's out.
Oh,
safety car.
Oh, is this? It is. Okay, well, what I was going to say is going to be thrown out of the window because of this safety car. I was going to be talking about Ghost Rider, because he's running on a hard set of tyres.
Yeah.
And I don't think he has lost any position. No, he's actually gone up a position. So at that point, well, at this point, he's still running pretty strong.
Yeah, he
we'll
is.
Have to see if yeah.
He is, but this safety car won't help him on those hard tyres. If anything, it's going to hinder him, because it ruins the potential for his strategy, if that makes sense. So it's going to be far from ideal, that is for sure. But I wonder if we're going to see the soft runners potentially, and maybe Error Voice. I think there was who were the others on the softs? Maybe Jam, Abadash, and Jackster as well. Drive-through penalty for Neil. Oh, he was in P3. That's a massive shame. Error Voice is in. I think they just listened to Connor for strategy. You know, I race engineered them while on stream. I'm sure of it. But yes, Error Voice in. Let's have a little look. So, did you know, Ad, that did you ever see the Adelaide circuit in Australia?
To be honest, no. I was a bit. No, I didn't exist when it. when
well, no, but I mean,
around that track.
You've never seen like highlights or anything.
Yeah, just the famous one of Hill and Schumacher.
Yeah, that track was incredible. I mean, it means they've been coming to Australia for years upon years. They've been coming to Albert Park actually not for quite as long as you may think. Like, it feels like Albert Park's been here forever, but in the grand scheme of things, it hasn't. When you compare it to like other tracks, but it is
27 years or something.
I have to say though, I do like the restructured version of this track that came obviously in 2022, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Like, the restructured version for me is just so much better. I think it flows a lot more, personally.
I've got to agree with you on that one, because I'm thinking about that chicane at the end of the first sector.
Yeah.
I feel like it's shortened that straight too much, you know. I mean, it was an interesting corner to go through in qualifying, I think, because a lot of time could be lost at that place, but in a racing perspective, yeah, I've got to agree with you that these straights are very nice, I think.
I do, however, think there is one too many DRS zone. I think it does only need 3, and it almost makes it too easy to overtake here. The 4 DRSs take away the skill level of overtaking here, in my opinion. I mean, to be honest, the one I'd get rid of is actually the one that goes into 8 and 9, the fast right, left right, because it is so hard to overtake there. If you know what I mean. It is. It's not traditionally an overtaking zone, is it? And you're asking for a big crash, really. So.
Yeah, never thought of that. Never thought of it that way, but I've got to agree with you, because
like, if you can get the move done before.
Past it,
yeah. If you get done in the high speed, then you're like, okay, cool, it's a fine place. But to go side by side through there, you've got to have 2 of the most skilled drivers. Like,
and very big cojones.
Yeah, that is definitely one way I'd describe it. Very big cojones. But yeah, I think it's just. So Simba's just said the first race here was in 1996, so that is actually 2 years before I was released into the world. But yeah. But this safety car restart is going to make things very, very interesting. Obviously, as we know, DRS Neil has got that drive-through. He can't serve it until after his after the safety car comes in. So
coming in this lap.
He's very likely. Yeah, it definitely is coming in this lap.
I've got an interesting piece of information for you. In tier 2, Womax's pole lap time was 1:18.3.
Yeah.
SDSPM's was 18.0.
Wow. Yeah. Incredible.
0.3 up.
Marcus just said that
the slouch.
Mr. Hodgkins just said the first track in Australia was Phillip Island.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which it was probably like, but we are on the safety car restart. Let's see when SDSPM is going to go. He went really wide actually out the final corner, which has actually hurt him a little bit. We've now got Ziad right on the back of him. I don't think he's quite going to close enough this time round though. No, he's not. But let's have a little look behind, because I saw Rob Smith was in a little bit of a battle. Jams also just had a little look at Panizza. Panizza seems to have made another position up. So Panizza's definitely the biggest gainer out of all this so far. DRS Nils got past Ziad into turn 3, but now Ziad's come back at him. Great move from Ziad.
Ooh.
I think DRS just went a tiny little bit too deep in turn 3 and it cost him a little bit, but now Baby Hornet's under a bit of pressure. Ghost Rider seems to have got heat in those tyres rather quickly. Either that or Simon just didn't get enough.
I mean,
So
2-second penalties being handed out here.
Yeah, there really is. We'll come
They've got to sort this track out, honestly.
Yeah, there's a lot of glitch. I do wonder. Oh, I think Abanash has had a moment. Let's go and have a quick look at Abanash. What's going on with him? He's
No, you don't want to see that.
not got any damage, but let's have a look. There's a massive. Wow, P17's in the wall.
Oh!
There was a bit of contact between him and. How is he? Is he still got? How has he survived that? But wow, I'm happy he has for one. But wow, that was an insane hard hit on the wall. But look at Donny, he's right on the back of Ziad. I wonder if Ziad's struggling potentially already with his times, or just didn't get the heat he needed, because he's dropped off a bit from these guys. Although his straight line speed does look incredible. Let's see, can he get anywhere to kneel into turn 1? It's going to be close. It's not going to be close. Oh, there's contact between the two of them, but they both just about survive it. Now, on the run down to turn 3, is Ziad going to be able to get the run, or is Donny actually going to come back at Ziad? I don't think he's quite going to be close enough. He's not. What are you watching currently, Ant?
I'm looking at Ghost Rider, as I said earlier on. I think he's going to be on a... Yeah, it's still a good strategy, I think, to be on hard at this point, because you're restarting a whole new race, basically, after this safety car, and it's not changed too much the amount of laps you're going to be doing. But at this point, his hards aren't as slow as they were at the beginning of the race. So he's already made up another position, I think. He's in 6th now, so he must have...
Yeah, I think that was after Error Voices. I think B17's out. That's in the pit lane.
Retired in the pits.
I do wonder if he maybe got some sort of wing damage, rear wing damage, potentially from his incident in some way. But I'd say something though. We were talking about Ghost Rider. Rob Smith is now right on the back of him, and Baby Hornet is starting to pull away. So I do wonder if those hards are starting to hinder him a tiny bit. He's just had an awful exit out of turn 13 as well, so that's going to really give Rob the chance now on the run down to turn 1. Let's go have a look actually quickly, because DRS still serving his drive through. That's how he got past. Let's have a look at Rob Smith with Ghost Rider. They're side by side heading down to turn 1, but Ghost Rider squeeze. Oh, there's contact.
Getting on the grass.
And now Rob Smith has had to go straight on. Oh, but Ghost Rider's round. Someone's round. No, Baby Hornet's round.
No. Oh.
Yeah, Baby Hornet's had a spin. Jam's out.
So, oh my goodness! That's going to be...
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
That's a safety car. So I wonder if Baby Hornet going round maybe caught Jam a bit off guard and caused him to go into the wall potentially. I mean, obviously it's not Hornet's fault, he's spun, do you know what I mean? But I wonder if it maybe blindsided or just caught Jam unaware and he ended up in the wall potentially a little bit there.
Simon's going to hate himself for the timing of this crash.
He is, but luckily for him,
safety car just after it. Yeah.
Luckily
yeah,
for that's what I mean. A safety car is literally Saved him a little bit there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It keeps him attached to the front guys. But look at Panizza. What's happened?
No, it's just messages in comms. Yeah, it's not about the race, so I'll get back to it in a moment. But let's see who's going to pit, because I think this is a good time to pit.
I think for a lot of people it isn't good.
Ziad Mahr's got a drive-through penalty.
Who did, sorry?
Ziad Mahr.
Oh, so he was coming into the pits, and yeah.
He's speeding under the safety car. Right, well this is going to be a challenge for him, because he's going to be at the back of the grid when he serves his penalty.
Yeah.
So unless there's a new safety car, he's going to struggle to get the result. And look who's in P1 and P2.
Simba just stole my next fact and put it into YouTube chat. I was literally coming out with that one next for this safety car. Now he's let the world see it before I can reveal it. But I'll repeat it anyway. Adelaide was the last race of the 1995 season. Melbourne was the season opener in 96. Both races were won by Mr. David Hill. Different tracks, same country. But it's the first time I think they've you've had back-to-back race wins in the same country at a different track. So
yeah, because even recently we got it a few times. What was it? Bahrain, we got it once. Austria twice.
Yeah.
We had it in Silverstone, but
yeah, but they were all at the same track, weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, same track, but still we didn't get the same winner.
No, that's true as well.
Say,
but I do also wonder if Bahrain would have counted technically as, I know it's technically the same circuit, but it was actually a different layout of said circuit. So maybe it would have counted. Who knows?
Well,
but let's see. So we actually had a few drivers come in there. Like Ziad's gone onto the hard, but you said he's got a drive-through now, didn't you? So
yeah,
he's going to have lost out quite a bit. Those hards though may get him to the end. He'll be hoping for one more safety car later on to bring him back onto the pack. Donny's now got the lead. SDS PM also came in for the hards. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Yes.
If I was Ziad Mahr, I would probably have gone back into the pits right now and put a set of mediums on, hoping for the race to go to the end, because I think the mediums can do 20 laps. Can they?
No. Not round here. I think the further you can probably get them at good pace, probably 17-ish. But then by the time it comes in, it's going to be, what, 18 laps anyway? So, I guess. Maybe, yeah, he could come in. But then, he comes in, joins the back of the pack, then finds himself, it's just all a bit...
But he's got a penalty to serve, that's why.
Oh yeah, no, of course he's got a penalty to serve, but then he's going to drop all the way to the back and then have to serve that. I mean, he's going to be last either way come the end of it, but it's just a whole ton of unfortunate events, really, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, he's got a good end anyway. You never know what can happen late in the race, so...
Yeah, well, you just made the
he's
point
definitely
of...
got the pace to do a few parts.
You know when they raced in Austria twice?
Yeah.
Max actually won it back-to-back times because Simba just pointed that out.
Did he?
But it was at the same track.
Oh yeah, in 21, yeah.
But it was at the same track in that country, so it doesn't really count as different tracks in that country. You know what I mean? So it was just different race weekends. So Damon Hill's still the first.
Oh wait, let me have a look at the initial stats.
Let's. Safety car
okay, I misread.
is not going to come in this lap, I don't think. I thought it might do because
I think it's going to be a late call, but I think it's coming.
Arcana's just got on the back of the... Oh, it is. That is an extremely late call. Donny's going to have to back the pack up very quickly. I'd probably say out the final corner may be the best option here. But let's see, they all need to get heat in those tyres. We saw a lot of drivers struggle for the heat to get heated on that early lap. We saw them all struggle. Donny's back the pack up, but Donny's gone, and he's really kept going. He's caught Ghost Rider napping like crazy. Danny is now right on the back of Ghost Rider. I wonder if he's going to try something on the rundown. He's not. Ghost Rider seems to have just slightly better straight line speed. He's got SDSPM for company, but Danny's practically pushing Ghost Rider through turn 1 and 2, but now he's under a lot of pressure from the man behind him. Panizzi's has got 3 seconds. That's a shame after the start he's had, but SDSPM goes up the inside of Danny into turn 3, and that is the move complete. SDSPM is a man on a charge.
Yeah, he's got to be patient because these guys aren't on the same race as him, so
they're not, but I'm sure they still want to beat him. Because sadly for these guys, he doesn't get a demotion. He is a tier 3. He might not be after this week, depending on his pace.
Exactly.
But at the minute, as of now, he's a tier 3 priority reserve, so he won't get any demotions. But
let's see. Close to Geki Matthew. Oh, it's going to be tight. Oh, and he just lets Geki Matthew pass.
But SDSPM's just made a move on Ghost Rider for P2.
Spin.
Who has a spin? Was it Gavinash?
Yeah, for Avinash, but yeah, out of that chicane. So yeah, already into P2 and knocking at Dude on his back door.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Simon's just gone a bit deep into the penultimate corner. Ziad Miles coming in to serve his drive-through, but now Baby Hornet has got Error Voice for company. I think Error Voice is going to make pretty light work of this. He seems to have a lot better straight line speed. Is he going to be better on the brakes? No, he lets Simon keep the place. Good driving from Simon.
Yeah, he ran deep into that corner. I'm wondering, no, not into turn 3.
SDS having a little look at Donny now in the first sector, but the pair of them sort of sticking together.
Yeah, it looks like it might be over before the next chicane.
Yeah, I think it's the grip that SDS just seems to have at the moment is absolutely crazy. So I think anyone's going to be pretty light work for him at the moment. But let's see what his crack is. Can he get it done? Not quite.
Oh my goodness.
Still right up the chuff though.
Between 5, 6 and 7 is so close.
Donny's just had a big moment though, and that's given SDS the chance to go round the outside on the run down to turn 10. And he's got it done round the outside. Wow, what a move that is from SDS. Great driving. But Danny's now coming under a bit of increasing pressure. DRS Nils also managed to get past Hornet. So Hornet's obviously starting to struggle on those mediums. Quite a bit. But let's see now. Jackster's joining the fray with Rob Smith. Rob Smith put the softs on, by the way, at that safety car. Yellow flag, Who is that for? Is that a Mr. Panizza? I think it may be for. So, it's such a shame. Panizza came in the pits, it's all gone downhill for him a little bit, hasn't it? But Baby Hornet's now got 3 seconds as well, but let's see how close. Let's go Ghost Rider. He's side by side pretty much with Donny, but he bucks out. Mutz Nuts is out. Safety car.
Oh, right.
So, that is safety car numero 3. So,
wow.
I went Spanish and French 2 in 1, see? I'm cultured. I'm cultured, see? But, yes. But let's... Have you got any facts to share with us about Australia?
Sorry, what?
Have you got any facts to share with us about Australia?
Australia? Well, I don't know.
I did kind of more mean F1 facts,
I don't know. Famous dish, like
they just
parts of a kangaroo.
They just stick shrimps on the barbie over there, don't they? Really? That's mainly what they do. They're in the land down under, aren't they?
Big animals to be over there.
Yeah, they got lots of animals over there, don't they? So
they actually have wars against animals. So
yeah,
no wonder they eat them.
Sorry to take it back to the racing really quickly, but Ghost Rider's coming in on the hards, Danny's coming in on the mediums. I'm very surprised Donny hasn't come in.
Oh. Surprised who's not coming? Oh, Dudonny.
J Dudonny, yeah. I call him Donny because I don't want to butcher his name every time I say it. But yeah. So I'm very, very shocked to see he hasn't come in actually.
Yeah, well, he's gambling on another. I guess we've had 3 safety cars now. He's gambling on the 4th one.
Yeah,
but yeah. He'd have to put softs on to the end, I guess.
He could go for mediums, but medium hard,
No,
but hard.
he's
sorry.
He's already got. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
started
hard,
my
of course,
words.
yeah,
Don't worry.
he'll go the way.
I failed in English then for a second, but yeah, I'm truly very shocked to see him come in there. I think that is definitely the wrong call, but I tell you what, that has done though. It's really mixed up the grid, hasn't it?
Well, it's definitely puts Yadmar back into the conversation, because now he's in the middle of the pack, so he could make his way back up. And where is he? Yaroslian is stuck in 12th.
The sad bit for Ziad Mahrez though, Ghost Rider's got past him. Actually, like, net as well. Well, to be fair, look at Geke. P4. And he's net P4 as well. Well, he's actually net P3 because of Jaxter's demotion. So, Geke, who we saw only about a lap ago, fighting with Avinash for, I think it was like 14th or 15th, wasn't it? Is now actually the man in net P3.
Oh, what a steal.
And bear in mind, he's already pitted. He can go to the end on those hards. Fair play to him. So...
Cubing enclosed, asking if we remember him.
Cubing enclosed?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to say no because it might sound horrible, but no, I don't, to be completely honest. But no, I have heard the name before. I've heard the name on YouTube before, but I don't think I've ever heard it in MRC. So, if you can...
some weird Rob Smith at the back, pushing the driver off. Well, I mean, Benito was trying to get past him, so fair enough.
No overtaking under the safety car, guys. But, let's have a quick look at penalties, actually, because... we haven't looked at them yet. So Geke is on 3 seconds, so Scottish Ninja, Arcana and Samba all 3 seconds each. Ziad Mars also on 3, Danny's on 3, Panizza's on 3, and Baby Hornet is on 3. So this race could very much be decided, but I wonder how many of those were in the first sector. Of course, we've got that glitch in the first sector as well, haven't we? So if you supply your race director, we will be looking into the 3 second removals, but you have to supply proof that it was at that point in the track with the race director to show how many warnings you got as well.
Yes, so everyone who hasn't got a penalty, still try and get past the drivers who have penalties, because you never know, their penalties might just get removed.
Yeah, that is very,
the race has been at 23 different venues. Mark, the Australian Grand Prix has been at 23 different venues.
I don't even see that. Where did he put that?
It's the 5th comment from the end. Actually, everyone, since we're talking about the chat, please leave a like. There are plenty of us online with 18 people. We should have at least 9. Come on.
How many likes did you say?
9.
No, I want 19. I don't care if there's only 18 here. I want 19. And that's it. Why is everyone here watching and not leaving a like? That's the question I have for you all. But you don't get this entertainment in MRC. Well, you do get it every, well, 3 days a week, 5 times a week, 5 races a week. So, but SCSPM has gone. Donny's under a bit of pressure straight away from Jaxter. Jaxter has a look into turn 1, but he backs out. We know Jaxter is a very sensible driver. A man who pushed a certain human being to the very end in the championship battle for tier 3 last season. But Geke's under a bit of pressure, but Canna's gone up the inside, and now
okay, out of nowhere, Arcana out of nowhere.
And Arcana has now dropped to P10, but Avinash, really big game for him as well. He's now up to P6. Scottish Ninja did manage to get past Geke in the melee of all of that. So let's see, Ghost Rider as well. He's right on the back of his teammate, Mr. Sambao. I think Sambao's not going to fight it too hard. He's going to kind of just let Ghost Rider through. He is. Ghost Rider's into P7 now. Ghost Rider's going to be really quick. He's going to be the one to watch. Avinash really has. He's got past Geke now as well, so that's what you need.
Yeah, he got past so easily down on the back straight.
Yeah, one to watch. Oh, Neil and Narcana's out. And safety car number 5, 4. I've lost count. I've completely lost count now.
It's number 4, I think. And yeah, it's not the first time this week that we've got plenty of.
So having the reduced setting on,
Well,
yeah.
I have my own ideas, but yeah, I think this is for the.
I have an idea on how not to get safety cars. Don't crash.
Removing them. Yeah, well, I'm wondering how many red flags we might get
Well,
when we activate them.
let's just wait and see first. We need to clear up the safety car issue first of all. And then, can you imagine if we have 5 safety cars and then like 4 red flags? Oh my goodness, we won't get a race on our hands. Mark said, please don't get me to name them all. I think that means we should get to name them all. He means the 23 tracks. No, I'm not that mean. I'll let you. But yes, I agree. It does take 2 seconds, whereas everyone's likes.
Yes.
Talking of it, and come on, we're here just as well as everyone else. Let's leave a like as well, because we're definitely not saddos to like our own stream, are we? But it is always greatly appreciated, and we always like the support. But now, a few drivers have actually gone for the softs here. Donny has now taken that opportunity to go for the softs, as has Ninja, as has Pizza, as has Jackster. So those guys are going to be ones to watch on their progress through the field.
The softs should more or less hold on to the end right now, so
it's not going to be easy. I will say that it's not going to be easy to get them to the end. They're going to need to, well, they need to make the places up at the same time. That's the issue. Donny's got no penalties, so Donny's still looking very good for a big points haul here. He really is, because the lack of penalties, the tyres he's on, he still could potentially find himself in and around the podium places here. He really could. So that's going to be one that's very interesting. I mean, SDSPM at the minute looks verging on untouchable. I mean, he's got Avanash with company in 2nd and Geke in 3rd. Ghost Rider's going to be really quick on those mediums too. What's happened? What happened? Everything good?
Oh. Aaron Voices got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, he's decided to pit for the softs as well, I am guessing. That is why, yeah, he has. He's put the softs on. So but that 5 seconds is going to cost him a bit, isn't it?
Yep. Because even if there's a, I don't know, let's say a 6th safety car, it's still going to cost him to get rid of those 5 seconds, because he'll end up at the back of the grid. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough race for him right till the end now.
Well,
he's a tier 2 driver anyway, so
he's going to get a demotion no matter what, but it's always nice to do well no matter what race you are in. But he won't mind too much.
I think I'm good on value. I think he's just looking to have fun now.
That's the whole idea of MRC, at the same time as wanting to win and having that drive for competitive. You've got to remember as well, it is just for fun. It's a friendly community, it's everything, you know, that people could ask for. But I wonder, there's no reason why it shouldn't come in this lap, I don't think, because the whole field is bunched. We don't need another safety car. Guys, please stop crashing. I'm asking you that in the nicest way. Safety car is in. We don't want 5 or 6. There's still potential for another 2 minimum here, but I really hope there isn't. Let's put it that way. But if you watch Abadash's Ferrari from the helicopter cam, right, it looks retro. The Ferrari looks retro.
Yeah.
It really does, but then you see it up close and you're kind of disappointed, but yeah.
No, I think they've got the design more or less spot on for these last 2 years. Ferrari, I really like the look of the car.
Don't get me wrong, I'm the biggest Ferrari fan. I love their cars, but I do miss the retro ones a little bit, personally.
Right. When is SDSPM going to put the pedal to the floor?
I'm sure. I mean, he's done enough of these now restarts, I think. So
I think he's gone.
Yeah, he has gone. So let's see. Let's have a look back a little bit. Is there anyone dramatically close? Does anyone know? They're all very, very human centipede down the straight. So Oh, Abadash has gone deep in turn 2 though. This is going to open up the opportunity for
Yeah.
Geke. Let's have a look at Geke. He's on the run down to turn 3. He picks the outside line. He's going to have to do better on the brakes than Abadash. Let's have a look at from above. Geke goes round the outside, but he's actually going to cost himself. And here comes Ghost Rider on the mediums, but Geke just about.
He wants everybody.
There's
crew or whatever it's called. Oh!
contact between Sambao and Ziad.
And that's another thing he's been wanting, Ziad to have a few battles.
Yeah, he really is. But now he's side by side with Danny down the back straight, and now oh my goodness, he's so close to the back end of that Alpine. But oh, how's he not come together with Danny? That was insanely close. Oh, but
like
something's happened. Sambo's gone round. He had a little moment, and now it's helped Ziad past. I have no idea what's going on. Donny's now gone past Rob Smith. That was, I don't know how we haven't just seen the most monstrous crash ever, but I'm so happy we didn't. Yeah. But let's have a look at Ghost Rider. He is right on the back of Geke. I think Geke's going to be a bit of a sitting duck here. We got fresh mediums against, well, fresh hards, but no. Geke's got just about enough straight line speed to hold him off. And Geke's really strong through turn 1 is what I've noticed. And he seems to get a really good exit out of 2, and no one can then get near him down to 3. But Ziad's having a look up the inside of Ghost Rider, and he's through. Good move from Ziad.
Somewhere in the distance, 2.5 seconds ahead, we've got his DSPM.
Yep, he's on his Sunday drive now. Avanash is also starting to build a bit of a gap to Geke now as well. So Avanash, the tier 4 champion, is a man, is at the minute the force to be reckoned with. So it is all looking fairly comfortable up front.
It's all very close down in 9th position.
It is Baby Hornet. Oh, there's
goodness.
contact! Donny's out! Safety car. There was contact, but I caught the very end of it. But that was a huge crash. Hornet's got damage.
It was asking to happen, to be honest. All this close racing at high speed.
The thing is, the nature of the track doesn't help this, does it? The nature of the track really doesn't help this. This is what I said about that straight. I really don't think that straight should be, because there's so many lines you can take down that straight as well. Do you know what I mean? To gain time and lose time and whatever, and it lines you up for the next corner and all that stuff. But yeah. So, wow, that was all. Very messy. We've seen a few come in. Panizza, again, like, I know he started 20th, but he's also had his own few little, like, misfits here, and managed to work his way back up to P5, so really is great to see.
I would have loved to see SCSPM pick the centre tyres here.
Yeah, it would be lovely, wouldn't it?
To see it.
Let's go have another look at the penalties, because that's something that's going to be interesting. RFC Daddy's got 14 seconds. How's he managed that? But Ghost Rider's got 5 as well. Did Ghost Rider speed in the pit lane? Because he's just pit. So I think Ghost Rider may have just cost his own race here. Potentially.
Well, I can't remember how old his tyres were. Wait, I'm going to go into the race director to have a look at his strategy.
He was on reasonably fresh mediums. I believe he pit the same lap Rob Smith did.
He was.
So I think he came in for a set of softs, just decided to try and have that
Lap
grip and sped in the pit lane, is what I think he did. So
yeah, he put them on lap 13, so there were probably 3 safety cars in that time. They should be pretty good, but yeah. Or he's counting on another safety car at the end of the race and being in first place for that restart, but I don't know.
Well, he needs to hope so. I mean, these guys on the softs, I think the man to watch now actually is Panizza, you know. 4 lap old softs, obviously they're only going to have, what, 1 or 2 racing laps on them. He's going to be absolutely rapid. He's already on the back of the front guys as well.
I don't know, because yeah, he's going to be quick, but I think there's going to be a lot of battling between Avinash and Geke, same as at the previous restart.
And Ziad as well,
yeah,
don't rule
there's
him
all of
out.
that battle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not ruling him out,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm just saying
He's going to be
in
right there with
particular
them.
for the battling.
Oh, no, I agree with
Exactly.
you, yes.
So I think that will put a bit of distance in between SDSPM and those guys. And then Penitza has got to get past Yarmad as well. So
Yeah.
it's an interesting dynamic now because we're getting to the point where, yeah, towards the end of the race, 5-lap old softs should start getting a bit of wear. So we could see equaled out performance towards the end, but
Do you know
yeah.
one man that is absolutely loving his life right now, though? That would be Rob Smith. Sat in P6. Mediums that are going to the end,
Yeah.
and he's going to have grip to the end. And he's got no penalties. He
Yep,
could only
yep.
gain out of this. He just needs to be patient. And his nearest competitor is a tier 2 driver who will get a 4-place demotion. So if he just holds position and manages to sort of stick with these guys a little bit, he could well find himself P2 minimum, P2, maybe worst case P3 or 4. So let's see. He just needs a few things to go his way. Safety car is in this lap. Let's go to SDSPM and see how he manages to get on. We have got, my maths is playing me up, 7 laps to go. 7 off the restart. So let's see who's gonna go. Let's hope we can actually get a period of racing in now. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Like,
Yeah.
just a couple of laps with no drama, please. But I wonder if STS is gonna do the same thing again.
He might be leaving it a little.
No, he's gone, and Avinash is nowhere to be seen. And actually, if you look at the Dutchman behind him, the blind Dutchman, Mr. Geke Matthew, he's got the run. He's trying to catch, but he hasn't quite got the straight line speed on this occasion. But like I said, Geke is so strong on the exit of turn 2. Oh! SDS is
He
round!
lost it!
He's made a
This is
mistake!
so unfair.
The Iron Man has
He's been
made a
running such a
mistake!
good race. He's throwing. Oh.
Penitza's round!
Oh. This is heartbreak. Oh, I'm so sorry for him.
Oh
He's
my
doing so well.
goodness, what am I witnessing?
Yeah, that's the danger with hard tyres. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
he
looking
just
for
obviously
a good
didn't.
restart and
He just obviously didn't quite get the heat he needed into them, and it's cost him on the exit
Yeah.
of 2. But Avinash is your
really
current
good for you,
race
mate.
leader. Sorry, what happened?
How on earth has this happened with Avinash? He was struggling at the start of the race. It's been Uno reversed now.
Well, it's like I said to you,
The
just
SPM at the end. Oh,
about-
there's been a crash with a Red Bull here.
it just
With
about
Simon.
kept it out
Is
of the wall. Simon
no.
just about stayed out the wall. He did go very close, but he just managed to keep it out. He was lawn
Had
mowing
another
while
moment.
doing some wall shaving. But Geke's on look into the penultimate corner on Avinash.
Oh!
Oh, Rob Smith's round.
Oh no! Please, not another one.
Yeah, Rob Smith's just gone round. Oh, he was right on the back of them. But I tell you something, right? It's like I said to you just before this. Only about 10 laps ago, Geke and Avinash were fighting for P15.
Yeah.
Oh, Geke's out!
Oh no! No! And how is this not another safety car? How he hit the limit?
Oh, my heart is so broken for Geke.
And now Ziahmad is looking to be in a very good position.
My brain can't comprehend this. It really can't. But all of a sudden, Ghost Rider is a man that's looking rather cheesy at the moment, because if he can get past Jackster, he could well find himself in a place to win this race. Geke,
Yep.
yeah, I can't believe that happened to Geke. It was... Oh, Jackster's round! They're dropping like flies at the moment. Avinash
Oh,
is...
he's still going round.
It's glitching
Oh.
everywhere. I thought he was going in the wall for a second then, but yeah. So Penitza had a spin, dropped down to last, is back up to P7. Rob Smith had a spin, dropped down to last, is back up to P8. That is how much carnage we've had in this last sector. But Ziadamar's now having a look. But Danny's also right there as well, ready to have a look on Abadash as well. But Abadash tries to hang it round the outside. Brilliant driving from Abadash. And keeps on to that lead right now.
Very interesting driver to keep an eye on because he's got these very, very fresh soft tyres.
Panizza's out!
Oh, and Panizza's out. Oh, what is happening? We've only got 11 drivers left.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, guys.
He's gone to the same place Geke did. But Danny's through!
Danny's through.
But he's gone deep! And now that's going to open up the chance for Ghost Rider and Error Voice!
What the hell is this
Ghost
race?
Rider's through. Now Ghost Rider, as things stand, will win this race. But I mean, here comes Error Voice and here comes Danny. They're both having another little look. But Ghost Rider just about hangs on for now. Oh my goodness,
the podium being the same for over 1 lap in this race? It seems like it's changing all the time.
I don't think anything's been the same for more than 1 lap in this race. I don't think I'm going to be the same after this race. To be completely honest with you. But Ziad and Abadash are looking very, very close. And I think Ziad is starting to like the look of that chuff of Abadash a little bit because he is getting very, very close. But look right behind as well because Error Boy's making a move. Inside, there's contact and they're both round.
No. And Error Voice is a tired driver. Come on, Fabian.
I think that might be seen in the stewards potentially, but we'll see. But let's carry on. Scottish Ninja now, he's just making a move on the Baby Hornet, but Baby Hornet's actually just got up the inside. Baby Hornet's got a bit deep though, but he's going to have the inside for turn 4. And now, but no, look at this, they're still side by side. Brilliant driver from the pair of them, great space given. But you would think that Hornet has a bit more space, but no. Brilliantly driven by Scottish Ninja. He manages to stay just in front. Yeah, but I tell you something.
Getting the lead right now.
But I tell you what has just happened. That has really lost the. Oh, Abadash has kept it up the inside again. How is Abadash defending this?
I've got no idea.
But I tell you something. That bit of contact between Ghost Rider and Danny and Error Voice has really cost Ghost Rider here. He was within the 3 seconds he needed of those guys in front, and now he's not. Oh, he is now, just about, but honestly, what is going on now? I think Baby Hornet's round. Baby Hornet's got no front wing. And Sambao in front of him's also got damage. I believe he's had a moment as well. That's a massive shame for him. But let's go have a look at Ziad Mar. He is right on the back of Abanash. This is still technically a battle for P2 out of these guys, because obviously Ghost Rider looks as though he's going to take the win, doesn't he? So let's see. These guys are pretty much fighting for that P2 place. Danny's now obviously dropped behind his teammate. Let's go have a look. Baby Hornet's right at the back. Oh, he's gone straight on at turn 1. I think Baby Hornet's just had a little moment there.
Abadash, run wide.
He has run wide, and that's let Ziad Amar through. But let's see, we've got 2 laps to go. SDSPM with the fastest lap. He's not going to gain a point.
Wait, he is going to Rob Smith have span round. I don't know what's happened between them.
Oh goodness. Sorry, guys, goodness. I've lost all my train of thought at this point. but Abadash is now, Ziad Mar's now starting to run away. Can Ziad Mar surely he can't pull the gap on Ghost Rider. What he needs is Abadash to defend for his life against Ghost Rider. That's what he needs. Because if he can build that 3 seconds. Let's have one last look at the penalties. Make sure we haven't missed any. So it's still 3 and 3 for Abadash, 9 for Ninja, 20 for Danny. 20.
Oh dear. Okay.
9 for Sambao, 3 for Baby Hornet, and 3 for SDSPM. I think Hornet's just had another moment. It looks that way, that is for sure. But yeah, so this is how it's shaping out at the minute. Ghost Rider still looks as though he's in position to take the victory as things stand. But
yes, the SPM trying to he's on a damage limitation mission right now, trying to get a few points out of what should have been a race win.
Yeah, I think he definitely
in
is.
Between drivers.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Here.
I do feel sorry at the moment by the looks of the screen for anyone that's trying to get past Avinash, because he does look so unbelievably glitchy, doesn't he? But obviously it's not completely Avinash's fault, but yeah.
Of course. Oh my, yeah. This is
he's lagging everywhere, and it would be really throwing me off. But Avinash, what a drive from him today, I've got to say. My heart really goes out to like SDS and Geke. They were in such good positions, weren't they? And it's gutting. But Ghost Rider has gone through, which now means Ghost Rider's just got to stay within 3 seconds of Ziad Mar in the lead. So, Baby Hornet's now out. So now then there were 10.
Oh boy! Between Avinash and Arrow Boys. I don't know what happened there.
Avinash has got no
he
wing.
Lost it on the exit, and Avinash, on the final lap. So he could still, he should be fine to finish in third still, because Scottish Ninja's got, well, basically a race penalty.
What? No, Scottish Ninja's got 9. Danny's got the 20.
Oh no, it's RFC Danny.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what he needs to do is stay within 6 seconds of Scottish Ninja. That's what he needs to do. So just defend for his life as fairly as he can. Obviously, he's going to have absolutely no turning on the corners. But if he can do it...
He'll be fine.
Wait! Ziad Mar's round!
Is he out of man?
He's gone round! And now Ghost Rider's taking the lead. He's got no front wing. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Avinash has taken second! With no front wing! Now Scottish Ninja's right there as well! Oh, but they've both gone deep, and now Ziad Mar's back front. Avinash is round. Oh, this is killing me. But Ziad Mar is in P2. Scottish Ninja's gone deep. He's lost it. Ziad Mar's gonna come round in P2. Still just about.
What is this? A demolition derby? Like, what the hell? How can
Ghost Rider has won. He's taken the win. Great win from Ghost Rider. Great drive. Ziad Mar comes home in second. Scottish Ninja will be third. He will lose the place to Error Voice. However, Error Voice will get the demotion, so he will get it back. Actually, no, Avinash will go ahead. So Avinash manages to still stay within the 6 seconds of Scottish Ninja. Danny will probably drop to last. Very likely, because he's got the 20 seconds. But SDSPM, Sambal 7th, Jackster and Rob Smith are the last 2 to cross the line. Jackster is coming across now. I need to sit down. Oh my.
Well, this has been...
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen so many spins in all of my entire life. To be completely honest with you.
Okay, many spins, but what about a battle in between P2, P3 without any front wing? How many times have we ever seen that? What the hell was this?
Mark Hodgson said the safety car's probably run out of fuel. He said, will you stop jinxing people? Honestly, it's never been that bad before. Every single person I watched went round. Someone's probably writing out a form and reporting me right now, but yeah. But let's just go.
Ghost Rider's the only one who hasn't had anything.
Yeah,
but
right.
he might still get a penalty because of not respecting the.
Yeah, let's just.
Let's
just go through the grid, then we'll discuss more. But Ghost Rider takes the win. All of this is provisional. I have no idea what we're going to see in the stewards yet. But Ghost Rider takes the win. Ziad Mar on his debut takes second. Error Voice will be third, but will get a 4th-place demotion. Avinash in P4, Scottish Ninja P5, SDSPM in P6, Rob Smith P7, Jackster in P8, Sambal P9. Danny is the last of the finishers. He got P10. All the DNFers were Baby Hornet, Panitza, Geke, J Don, DRS Nil, Arcana, Mutts Nuts, Jam, B17 and Jazz Boy. Who is your driver of the day, Ant?
I've got to say Ghost Rider. I'm sorry, but for me, he's the only one who hasn't had any moments in the race. He's been level-headed, concentrated, had good pace, had a good strategy. I liked his strategy, and it paid off in the end as well. I've got to say Ghost Rider.
Well, for a long...
I had a look at it, an eye on him at the beginning, and it's paid off for him.
Yeah.
I've not cursed him.
Well, for a long time, mine was going to be either Panitza or Geke, but obviously events towards the end of the race has very much changed that. But I think my driver of the day, I think I'm going to give it to Avinash, you know, because he obviously don't get me wrong, shout out to Ghost Rider, he had a great race, although he shouldn't have qualified. He shouldn't have qualified.
I finished quite.
But Avinash has literally finished P4 with no front wing for 2 laps, and was battling for last quite a bit earlier.
Yeah, there were quite a few mistakes on the way though at the end, but yeah.
I don't know how many of them were mistakes or
he could be
actual
a driver
internet
of the day as
connection,
well.
but I think he's definitely a consideration. But I think we'll
true.
split it between Ghost
Very
Rider and
true.
Avinash out of the finishers. However, that'll be it for
Sounds about
tonight.
right.
Don't forget to tune in to Tier 4 in around about, I don't even know what the time is, hold on, in about 25 minutes time you'll be with Mark Hodgson and Red Card. They are the T-side too, so they will bring you all the wonderful action. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ding that bell. We will be back, as I said, for Tier 4, and then Friday we'll be back MRCX reverse grid championship order around, what track's next? Baku. So that'll be ever so exciting. But Ant, thank you very much for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me. It was lovely.
Yeah,
what a
race. Was great. It was a great race, yes. But that'll be it for Tier 3, and we'll see you all next week. Have a good one, guys. Bye.